What makes someone a hero? Is it their courage in the face of danger? Is it the humility they show when they have the power to dominate but choose not to? Or is it the difficult choices they make when everything is on the line, even when those choices weigh heavy on their soul? A true hero isn't defined by their strength alone. It's about the balance between compassion and survival, sacrifice and leadership. One character who perfectly embodies this balance is Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. He isn't just a fighter or a leader, he's a man who stands at the crossroad of morality and necessity in a world where the lines between right and wrong are blurry. Rick's journey from small-town sheriff to the fierce leader of a group of survivors is nothing short of legendary. But what are the principles that guided him? What rules did he live by to navigate the chaos of the world overrun by the dead? Today, we're going to break down the 5 key rules that defined Rick Grimes and made him one of the most iconic heroes in television history. But before we move on, be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Rule number 1. Family first. Rick's number 1 priority has always been his family, whether it's his wife Lori, his son Carl, or the community he considers his extended family. Rick fights hardest when they are on the line. It's this dedication that often sets Rick apart. For him, family isn't just the people related by blood, it's anyone he's chosen to protect. This sense of loyalty drives his decisions, whether it's forming alliances or taking down threats. Rule number 2. Do what must be done. Rick doesn't hesitate when tough decisions need to be made, whether it's executing an enemy or leaving behind someone who can't be saved. Rick understands that in a world where survival is everything, hard choices are necessary. His ability to take actions even when it weighs heavy on him is what defines his leadership. Sometimes the right choice isn't the easy one, but Rick's willingness to make it is what keeps his group alive. Rule number 3. Trust is earned, not given. Over time, Rick learns that trust isn't something you hand out freely. While he is always open to work with new groups, he knows that not everyone can be trusted. From dealing with the governor to handling Negan, Rick's experience teaches him to be cautious. He often says, "You don't know who people are until they show you." And he's right. In this new world, Rick only trusts those who have proven their loyalty time and again. Rule number 4. Hope is the only way forward. Despite the darkness, Rick holds on to one thing: hope. Whether he is leading his group to Alexandria or finding a moment of peace amidst the chaos, Rick never loses sight of the fact that there has to be a better future. Even in the face of overwhelming odds, Rick pushes forward because he believes there's something worth fighting for. It's this hope that gives his people the strength to continue, even when things seem hopeless. Rule number 5. Adapt or die. The world Rick lives in is constantly changing, and those who don't adapt don't survive. Rick is a master at this. Evolving from a small-town cop to a hardened warrior, he knows that rigid thinking won't keep you alive. Whether it's adjusting to new threats or forming alliances with the former enemies, Rick's ability to change is the key to his survival and that of his group. Rick Grimes is more than just a survivor. He is a symbol of what it means to fight for something bigger than yourself. His rules for survival are what make him a true hero in the world of The Walking Dead. What do you think about Rick's rules? Did we miss any? Let us know in the comments.